Hello, hi everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Oh my gosh, happy Thursday. There's a lot going on back here right now because about 10 minutes ago, I started to change my mind about today and what I want to do. I still want to do a lamp and a lampshade, but all of a sudden I kind of panicked and I thought, I don't know that I love what we're doing yet. So, good morning from Arizona. It's probably afternoon where some of you are, but it is still morning here. Hi, Branya. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Missy. Patricia Dingler Balls. Hi, Keenan. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, guys.
All right, let me move some stuff so you guys can actually see Mom. Hi, Gail. There's Mom.
Yeah, right in front of the there we are.
That's usually how I like to roll with Mom. We'd like to
go with
just
it.
like to keep stuff in front of her.
Okay.
Hi, Linda. Yeah, I knew you guys would be excited that Mom was here today. I mean, I know you're excited that I'm here, but it's like womp womp. All right, Debbie's back. Good grief. Hi, Laurel. You must be working. Judy Schroeder, Schneider. Sorry, I saw it as Schroeder. Hi, Louise. Judy Schneider. Hard for me to say. I don't know why. So, hi, everybody. Hi, Mickey. We are going to have interactive play today because, hi, Patricia. So, hi, Lenore. So, this morning, I pulled the lampshades. I've had these lampshades. I bought them on Facebook Marketplace. Hi, Debbie Waddell. Bought them on Facebook Marketplace.
Are we on studio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I bought them on Facebook Marketplace. Hi, Joy. Hi, Elizabeth. And
There it is.
I like them, but I didn't love them. And then I told Mom, hey, look what we're doing today. And she goes, oh. Mm-hmm. And I thought, oh my gosh. And I said, what? Should we do something else? And she goes, I've never really liked those. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Donna. So,
But you guys
hi,
might
Janice.
love them.
I know, because I'm on the fence with these. They are embroidery, but my thought was, let's take the lamp and make that lamp so colorful and whimsical that it's just so cute. And I have these dingle balls, you know, the pom-poms that'll go on the bottom, and I actually ordered the bigger this bigger size in black on Amazon. But the more Mom and I kept looking at it, we're like, oh, we could make this something different, couldn't we? Hi, Georgia. Let's see.
Think?
Hi, Robin Sinclair.
You love it?
Okay, I just said to Mom, but Marianne Oldani would love these lampshades. Here's the worst case, Marianne. If we decide to do something else, I'm going to send these to you. So either way, we're either going to use them today or or Marianne's going to get them in the mail.
Laura loves the shade.
You guys love the shades. Okay, if everybody loves the shades,
Let's just see now.
we'll go with it. There's two of them.
Janice said I think it'd be fun. They're
Okay.
saying a great idea.
Where's the other one?
Right here someplace.
Okay, so let's keep in mind there are two of these. So picture these in a room. You've got two of these, like one on either side, because there's a package of two. I mean, so I've got two of them. All right, what are you guys saying?
In the other room?
Oh, I know, Julie Bishop, wasn't that a riot? Hi, Diane. Yes, I know, Dingle Balls. Okay, you guys, so far, you're loving it. That is a crack up. Okay, well, all right, so I'm going to give you some other ideas, but okay, so far, everybody loves them. That is so funny, because like I said, I was on the fence. I loved them from a distance, and then I got them up close, and they're kind of shiny, and then I was like, well, I don't know that I love, but I do really like them. I mean, I saw them on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $50 for them. So, look. So, I mean, they're interesting. They're one of a kind, or two of a kind anyway. I mean, you're not... All right, everybody loves them. Then we're going to go with it.
Yeah,
Let me show you then what else I was thinking that we could do when we were
they love them.
all right.
I'm
So like
really-
when we were in a panic about what if they hate them? What if they hate them? All right. So here's some other ideas we had. Now here's the only problem with these. We held these up to my lights and they're very dark. It's hard to see any light through them. So you would have to have like the brightest light possible. I'm just saying, because they are rather dark.
Olga loves the shades.
Okay, a lot of them. Like more love them than not.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with it. But I like it.
Mary
Marianne
Ann
should
says,
say, no, now I don't love them. Just send them to me.
They're $129 for two.
Okay.
On Amazon.
Oh, okay. Well, I paid $50 for two. So, and I didn't get the lamps or anything. My lamps that I bought, these came from At Home. So, anyway, FYI, they are dark inside. But my thought was,
But the light will come from the top or underneath.
Yeah.
It's like a reading lamp. The light will go down.
okay. So then, now I bought the bigger ones that cover, like the trim of the bigger ones covers this whole space. But I just bought them. I thought I had the bigger ones, but I didn't. So I just bought them on Amazon this morning. So picture this, but with the really big dingle balls, this size.
Yeah, Laura said if you keep showing us more ideas, we're going to want you to do it.
I know, so hold on.
You would
okay.
also need a very calm background.
Yes,
backdrop.
I
Yeah.
agree. But, so picture that size pom-poms is what would go on this. I tried a couple of different things. I thought, well, what about black and white polka dot, like a black and white polka dot ribbon, or, hold on, we've got so much stuff up here, you guys. There it goes. So then I thought, what if we do a running stitch through the ribbon and do black and
By
white?
we, she means me.
Mom, that's why Mom's here to help me get through today, because I was like, this is such a big project. So anyway, then I was like, all right, what about black and white?
That's kind of cute.
Polka dot.
That I like.
To really kind of change it up. But the black in my ribbon is much lighter than the black in the shade. And as you know, that does make a difference. It just didn't match that well.
Phew, so I'm out of work.
Okay, so, but I want to show you, not your style, Judy. Okay, maybe that's what it was. I was like, you would do a black bead fringe. I already looked at that. Keenan. I put a black fringe, and honestly, it did not go with this at all. It did not go with the style. It needs something
Did you try a plain black
big.
ribbon that we would gather? Plain black.
You loved, okay, you guys are loving the polka dots. I kind of did too.
Hi,
but
Barb.
It's a little off color. What'd you say, Mom?
Plain black ribbon.
Oh, plain black ribbon. Well, I don't, this is the biggest one I have.
Yeah, but that would be fine for like here.
Yeah, that would be pretty up there.
But then we still need.
Elizabeth likes the dingle balls. I did too, hon. I really did like those.
Well, let's.
But I do have other black and white polka dots. So let's just, and this is already like it's scrunchy.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. The
going
dingle
on.
balls hanging down are probably my favorite
And
so
then
far.
this trim on the top. I mean, how beautiful is that black velvet? It
Maybe.
complements the satin because this is satin.
Yeah, that's what it was when it actually showed up at my house. When I brought it home, then I realized it was the satin. So let's just see, not this size, but a different. Okay, that I love. That I like.
Pretty.
That I like.
That's
I can
good.
live with that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Well,
we can run the black ribbon on the bottom too, and you can use the smaller ones if you want to.
no, it needs the bigger one. These
Okay.
shades are monsters.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys still tracking with us? But let me just show you, because this is what we did from 9:30. It's 10 o'clock our time. From 9:30 on, we were running around the house like banshee women, trying to think of another idea if you guys all hated the shades. So I thought, oh, Mom, I have all this beautiful contact paper. We could contact paper right over
Now
this.
you're going to show them. Now they're going to want that.
We could do that. However, if we did that, it makes it just all the darker. And we would have to put a coat of like bonding boss or something on this first, so there's no way you wouldn't see this through. So that was one thought.
I'm saying eyelash trim like you've used before. You don't have any black eyelash trim, do you?
I do have some. And then we even went so far as putting the Louis Vuitton fabric around it, and then we decided, no, it looked ridiculous. Mom goes, who's going to want a Louis Vuitton lampshade? And I was like, everybody. But it looked terrible. It did not look good. So then, I'm just showing you all the crazy ideas that we had. And then I found this contact paper, and it's fabulous, but it looks brown. It's only got a tiny bit of black in it, but it is very elegant. I thought that was really pretty.
Janice loved the contact paper. But it's brownish.
This is brownish. No, she liked the other one, the black and white one. But you guys know, you can get all this, it's called peel and stick wallpaper.
Ivy loves the colors on it, as it is.
Okay, but you can get this on Amazon. It's all over Amazon. It's just peel and stick wallpaper. It's very inexpensive. You just need one roll, and you can redo your lampshades. So then I went to my guest room, and I said to Mom, all right, well, let's not worry about it. We'll do my other lampshades, and then I'll buy new ones. So I'm so grateful we don't have to.
They're all like in the original lampshade.
All right. We're not going to talk about anything else.
One more thing.
But oh yeah. Then here was the other idea. And this I bought at Goodwill. It's a shower curtain. But look how pretty. I mean, there's some beautiful stuff in it. And then I said, Mom, it's too jungly. They're not going to like that. So anyway, we're going to go with it.
As it is.
So, okay.
I'm shocked.
I'm totally shocked too, but I'm happy because it's less work. Francis loved the paper. Stick with the original. We are. Okay. Love the shade. Is it? Okay.
No, don't cover it. It doesn't need anything else. That's what they're saying.
Okay. Put it to the side.
Woo!
But before that, let's talk about, let me move all this stuff out of there. Okay. So let's talk about how are we going to pick the colors for our paint? So I do think it is something you kind of have to get an eye for, but look, so here's what I did. I went to all my paints and I thought, okay, what colors do I need? Well, I need red, but this is too red. This is too Merlot, but the two together are going to give me a perfect red. So what I did is I just started holding all my paints up to the shade, and there's so many different colors going on in here that you can, if you do this, if you look with your eyeballs, honestly, if you really look at it, you can figure it out. So look at this, like picture this one right here. And I held that up and I go, okay. Well, I first held up an orange and I was like, wow, okay, you can immediately see it's not orange. And it's a little bit more that color, but it's not going to maintain that color without a little bit of yellow in it. So I wish I knew how to teach color matching, but frankly, I don't. I think you have to have an eye for it. I can go through and say, okay, look, that is purple, and that's a perfect purple for that, but there's also a lavender in here, and that's too light, but with the two of them, I'm going to come up with the color, etc., etc. So, yes, I bought the shades on Facebook Marketplace, but Marianne said they are also on Amazon, 2 for $129. I paid $50 for 2 on Facebook Marketplace because they, the picture that she posted, she must be a photographer. They looked gorgeous, and they are. They're brand new. They're in perfect condition.
Jane Sullivan wants to know, how do you prevent contact paper from wrinkling? I ask because I have a white shade and needed some love. When you did your kitchen, how did you keep that from wrinkling?
Well, because it's on a flat wall. She's talking about a shade now.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to keep that from wrinkling?
I don't know. Unless
Here,
you're
let's
very
have
careful.
Mom, just while I'm doing this, we'll have Mom over here doing something else. So let's have Mom do one panel. So look, here's one panel. Actually, I'll have her do 2 panels with one.
Actually, she'll have me do the whole lamp.
With one contact paper, and let's just see if Mom has issues with it. We'll just take it right back off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but I'm going to be over here. So the first thing I did, these are, here's how they came. And these were at home. So this is what they look like. They were 50 off, $44.99. So they were 20 some odd dollars, $22.50. But they came gray. But I didn't want a gray with those lampshades. So I base coated the whole thing in white. I used like a white. I didn't even do an off-white because in my lampshade, it's like where it's white, it's white. It's not like an antique white. So normally I don't do white. Normally I do an antique, but this I needed to do white.
Your paint is in that bag that I brought, you know, that paint that you wanted me to
Yeah, but
get.
I don't, it wasn't for today.
Okay.
So I want this now. This has to be, well, here's the thing. Here's something else you guys can tell me. Yeah, it is going to be busy. So here's the thing. If we're doing this lampshade, because I was like all over the place, if we're doing this lampshade, now I'm thinking that the lamp itself should probably be toned down,
Yes.
not...
They already said that.
They did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You've been wanting to create your own lampshades. Oh my gosh, Kathleen. Well, we have a million ideas for lampshades. Mom has done a bunch of them. Okay, throw up some hearts. Don't throw up some hearts, but just shoot up some hearts if you think we should keep this more in the gold, black and white, and keep it toned down. Black and gold. Okay, black and gold, but I've got to have some white. Yeah. We have had over 5 inches of rain in Casey Mo. Oh my gosh. Because look, the more I'm talking and looking in the mirror or looking in the camera, I'm like, no, it's gonna get like a circus. It's gonna be like a circus, isn't it? Okay. All right. You guys, my whole life just got so much better. So much better. Would be beautiful on a stage. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so Mom and I were getting ready to play with something else, so that's why I have the other colors on my plate. But, okay, so here's what I do when I have a lampshade. The first thing I do, bring out the turquoise. Okay, well, maybe we could bring a little bit of it out. The first thing I do is go through my whole lamp, and I use a pencil, and I decide how I want to lay it out. Sometimes it talks to you as you go, but there are also certain parts of a lampshade that they just scream out, this is stripes. This has to be stripes. Look at the shape, has to be stripes. So I'm just going to put a very tiny little S right here. The reason I do this is because if I forget like what I was going to do, or if I walk away, or if I go have lunch and come back and I go, oh crap, can't remember what I was going to do. But I can tell you, this is going to be stripes. This right here, I think has to be black with fun gold or white polka dots. So I'm just gonna put straight black. All of these little sections we're going to do in gold. All these little sections in gold. This up here, I wanna do this, I think, in black and white check, because that's gonna be the first thing that you're gonna see just underneath that lamp. Let's see if you're even gonna, I've got my finial on there, but let's get an idea. Yeah, look, you'll see just the bottom of that, but I think that, or hold on, let's see. If I'm gonna do this in black, this actually needs to be black and white check. Because you know what I mean? We gotta break up the patterns. So this is gonna be black and white check. This is gonna be straight black. This is gonna be stripes. This, gold. This, black and white check again. Probably gold, black and white every other, and then probably black with gold cabochons. Okay, so then this I think should be black with gold cabochons. So we'll the top will end up looking like the bottom. What say you? I say yes. So now we've got it figured out. Black and white check. This is, see, what did I just say? Okay, this is black. This is black and white check. This is black. This is black and white stripe. This is all gold, black and white check, gold, black and white every other. We're going to count, make sure black with gold cabochons. And then this bottom piece is probably going to be gold. I think that is going to
Where
just
are the polka dots
finish it off. The polka dots are going to be on here. This will probably be polka dot. No, the polka. I don't know. Let's just get started. Let's get the black on, and then I think we'll be able to see more clearly what the rest of it needs. Okay, so forget all these other colors because I don't know why I do this, but I definitely want this part black. Hi, Carol. What a sweet thing to say. Thank you. All right, so I didn't have to paint the whole thing white first. I could have left it the gray and then painted the sections, but my brain doesn't work that way. My brain needs a blank canvas. And once I have a blank canvas, then I can see through. Okay, I'm going to turn it to Mom so that you guys can see what she's doing.
Well, and Mom,
come in a little bit closer. I'm telling
you, contact paper is not my friend when it comes to lampshades.
So see, this is good. This is what we need to know. All right, look.
It won't not wrinkle.
Thank God that wasn't our plan for today.
Yes.
Mom is, and
however,
you guys know, Mom's a miracle worker.
No, because what we were going to do was on a solid lampshade. This one is
that's
flexible.
Right. All right, we'll try it on one of the solids. That Mom's right. We were going to do it. So on a flexible lampshade, don't try
it. It's not going to work. You're not going to like it.
Yep, don't try it. It's not going to work. All right, and the reason I'm going over right here is because this is all going to be gold in here, and our liquid gold, it will go over anything, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to keep my plate over there. And you can see I am careful about the next level up. So I don't want to get into there, but I'm not the least bit worried about this down here, because this will all cover.
Did I peel the back off to measure as you go, or measure with the back on? I measured it with the back on, but then I stretched it as far as I could. So, well, I can tell you without even doing it, this would be perfect. This would work really, really well.
Try it though, just to be sure.
Okay.
Because I can see the wrinkle in it, so I want to make sure
that the backing is still on.
Right.
Okay.
But I don't want to steer anybody wrong.
All right.
Okay, so we've got that. Already I can tell I'm going to love all the black in it. Okay, so this one right here is just black. See, that's why you've got to do it. You've got to mark it so that you remember what you're doing. And I'm going to take that black all the way. That's what's great about lamps. It's in sections, so you can stop. It's got lots of stop and starts.
Carmen, you love that paper. You have that. This has got...
I covered a bunch of notebooks, like notepads and journals with that paper, and it was so pretty.
Okay, well, I'm just going for the gold here, whatever. Okay, this isn't cut exact or anything. We're just trying to get a feel for whether or not it will lay flat.
Okay, look, already. Okay, then this part, I think I'm going to leave alone for right this second, because now I'm like, should it just be gold so it kind of blends in, as opposed to a heavy black? Let's look again. Okay, so you're going to see that much of it.
I'm peeling the paper off as I roll.
Let's wait. So, you're peeling it off as you roll.
I roll, yeah. Okay. And then, of course, this is probably information you already know. You've got to clip the top so that it will lay flat. Otherwise, it won't.
Okay, I did not know that. Clip the top. Here, let me show them what you're doing.
See, there's like fringed it. I fringed it so that you fold down each piece separately. And now you're going to get a nice tight fit. And I'm going to do the same underneath on the bottom. Clip, clip, clip. Always allow yourself about an extra inch all the way around. Clip, 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 and press, press, press.
Wow, this is certainly a big show today because there's a lot going on. Okay, so no wrinkle. Oh, no wrinkles whatsoever.
None. Absolutely none.
That is really nice.
So, but don't try it on a fabric one that has ridges.
Okay, so let's show the inside of that so they see what we're talking about. Show the difference. That is so cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Love it. And it went right on.
It's straight down all the way.
Yeah, with the wallpaper. I know. It's so simple. Yeah, all the wallpaper is on Amazon. It's not very expensive.
That was contact paper though, right?
That was peel and stick wallpaper.
Oh, was it?
Shoot,
okay,
Mom.
but this...
Dang it.
Oh, no. Well, hello. Okay, this does not work.
Because of the way this...
Because
it
it's
goes
flexible. Okay, all right.
All right, so here's what I did. I needed to count these, these little deals. I needed to count to make sure I had an even number because picture this, every other one needs to be black. So I counted and there's 24, so I'm good there. But then I went ahead and did a little mark in every other one so that I know which ones are going to be black. And I know that seems redundant, but it isn't because you get to talking, you get to doing something, and you forget where you're at, and all of a sudden you're painting the wrong one.
Marianne said the wallpaper, contact paper, works on a drum shade. If it's a drum shade, it'll be perfect. Terry Walter, good choice of color. Teal is the new color for 2026.
Look what Mom just made. Show them what you just made. Isn't that so pretty? So tell them how you did that.
Well, this is with taffeta. We bought 200 some yards of taffeta.
Yeah, we did.
In our private group. And then we cut these into circles, concentric circles, big ones, medium, small. And then I took a votive candle and lit it and burned the edges of all these petals so that they wouldn't fray, number one, but number two, it makes them all ruffly. So that's what we did. And a couple of our ladies have made hundreds of them now.
Which is so fun.
Yeah.
We did, Mom and I made those and we put them on a black and white striped pillow. And they were gorgeous. Just so fun. Whimsical.
Yes.
Oh,
Joanne said, let's send lots of hearts. It's good for Debbie.
It is good for me for so many reasons.
Will the heat of the light bulb make the paper come loose?
No, because we have done the contact paper
drum shades
before.
are so wide that it would, no. Especially if you use the new light bulbs that, burn forever.
Yeah.
Julie wants to know what's for lunch.
I bought artichokes again. I bought a whole bunch of artichokes.
Well, I better get them on.
Oh, that's right. Well, plus Mom needs to go early today too, so.
I was driving down the highway day before, and a truck, something, hit the top of my windshield, and it has now cracked all the way down the passenger side, and it's now coming across the driver's side.
It's so frustrating. There's nothing you can do about it.
And my car is a Kia Sportage, and it's loaded with safety features. So because of that, they have to recalibrate all the safety features in the car because the windshield's part of that. So I have to go to SafeLight and sit in their tiny little office for 3 hours this afternoon at 2 o'clock while they work on my car. Not happy about that, but I'm happy that I have a car. I praise God for that.
And that you still, at your age, have a driver's license.
I'm a good driver.
You are a good driver. You are a very good driver. You scare Nicole, though. You do scare Nicole.
I do? Well, because I take maybe chances.
Yes, but Nicole scares the crap out of all of us.
Yeah.
She is drive up as fast as she can on the car ahead of her and then
Hey, Georgia.
And then
Hi,
she
thank
follows,
you.
but when I said, Nicole, you're following way too close. And you know, when your children are older, she's 40 something, you have to be very gentle in your words, how you say stuff. So I said, Nicole, you do seem to be, you know, hovering on that guy's rear end. And she goes, yeah, but I have a full car length ahead of us. I go, oh, Nicole,
but you're doing
it's
80 miles
10
an
miles
hour.
for every 10 miles you're
Right.
going.
Yeah.
You have to have a car length between you. She goes, I never heard that. It's a miracle my grandchildren are still alive.
And y'all are telling me safe flight will come to me. I understand what you're saying, and in most circumstances they will. But because the car needs to be recalibrated with the windshield,
The little guys can't do that.
they won't
Okay,
do
look
it
how
at
cute.
your house.
Love it, love it, love it.
So, okay. How do you have a 40-year-old?
I know, because I'm only 20. It's so weird. Yes, I have a 42.
How do I have a
let's see.
63-year-old?
I have a 41-year-old daughter and a 40-year-old son. And just saying that out loud right then made me like, it kind of caught in my throat a minute. Okay, guys, here's the next part. All right, let's do this one right here. And we're going to do this in black and white check. So you're like, okay, well, how are you going to do that? Because it's a round shape. Here's what I'm going to do, show you how to check a round shape. So the first thing you're going to do is a line anywhere on it,
Aww.
but straight down.
Gail just said, oh no, cracked windshields are my thing, not yours. I will pick you up, take you home, then take you back. I will not take no for an answer.
Oh, Gail, that's
oh my
so
gosh,
sweet.
Gail, I love you, love you, love you. This is sisterhood in action.
Yep. So, okay, so I've got one line down right here. I flip it all the way to the opposite side, and I do another line down. I'm not using a ruler because there's no possible way to use a ruler on a round space. And then, right now, so here's where my lines are. And now I need to go right in between. There's no measuring. There's no crying in baseball, and there's no measuring when you're doing a lampshade or a lamp. So look, now I've got a line there.
Okay, Lisa,
One there,
private
one there.
message me.
And now I need to do the opposite of this. So it's just like a pizza. We're just cutting this pizza into sections. So now I've got, look, 4 sections. I could stop there. If that's all I wanted, I could be done. But that's not enough for me. I want to go a little bit smaller. So now I'm just going to do a line in between each of these sections. Just cutting them right in half again.
Carmen Barreto said, ask for the windshield so you can use the glass to make something with it.
Well, that's what a true crafter would do. Okay, so now look. So now I have 8 sections. And I like the size of those. For the size of this lampshade, or this lamp, I don't know why I keep saying shade, that's a perfect size. But I want these in checks, not stripes. So I'm going to just eyeball the center. And I'm going to just pull that line around. But I'm going to go back and forth. So this way, because you know, if you just keep going like this all the way around one way, you're going to trail up or down, just like you do when you write. So we're going to go back and forth, and that is what helps keep us from trailing up or down. Just keep going back and forth until you get to a point where you can see the other one, and we are right, look at that, we are right exactly on it.
That's awesome.
So I'm erasing that said BW for my black or white. And now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to do a mark in every other box, which indicates the boxes that I want to paint black.
Well, they must be all watching you.
And this is also how you double check yourself to absolutely make sure that you have an even number.
Hi, Brenda.
Okay, so now you've got your little marks. And then we're going to take the smallest, because look how small this space is. I'm going to take my smallest little brush. Let's see what I've
Would
got.
that be a 2?
Well, I don't know that I need a 2, but I need a new set of brushes, Mom.
What's that?
I need a new set of brushes.
You do?
Yeah, I need a new
Do you
set.
know anybody who sells them?
I used to know somebody. Let's see.
We have brushes.
I'm just going to see if I have a brand new
Hi,
one
Linda.
somewhere. I don't see one. Okay, that's okay.
Hi,
So
Sandra.
we sell brushes because what you want, your brush, short, fat, flat, and firm. Short bristles, flat across the top, fat, wide, and very firm. So if I press it on my hand, those the hairs,
Bristles.
the bristles are not spreading out. They're staying intact. So
Lisa said, fill out the form, Debbie.
exactly. I'm not allowed to just take one from inventory. Okay, so I'm going to go to my check and I'm going to offload. That is the critical move. Offload right in the center, right in the dead center. Because no matter who you are, you got too much paint on that brush, so offload.
You guys are getting checks 101.
And then you're going to get right into one corner. It doesn't matter which one. And I've got my top of my brush on the top line. I've got the side of my brush on that side line. And I'm going to apply some pressure and just push straight down. That's all I did.
Carol from South Africa is watching us
Hi, Carol
today.
from South Africa.
Carol, bless your heart. Thank you.
All right, and now I'm getting back in that same corner. And again, I have my brush on the side and the top. And I'm just pushing straight across to the other side. That's all I did.
Did you get a teal envelope from...
Oh my gosh, Carmen, I got them yesterday. Diana was here and we were so thrilled. And now I'm in this corner and I'm just going to push straight down. Let the brush do the work for you. And now when I get to the bottom, I can't come at it like this. Look, there's no way you're going to get a decent check. But if you just turn your brush, look, so now I'm just treating it like the side is now my top and the bottom is now my side. And I'm just going to push straight across till I get to that other side. Usually I go right to it, but I couldn't see where I was. I still can't see where I'm at. I'm not even all the way over.
Hi, Marie, and hi, Barbara and Jeanette.
Okay. So you got your first check.
Hey, Brenda.
Trust me, it gets easier as you go. Offload. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at this.
Thank you, Brenda.
I'm in the corner and I'm going straight down and easy peasy when I'm down on the bottom because that's all going to be gold, so I don't have to worry about it. Get back in the corner, push straight across. And then I'm in this corner and I'm going to push straight down.
Offloading is the big deal, isn't it?
Offloading is the only deal you need to really keep reminding yourself to offload, because if you just jump over here with all that paint on your brush, you are going to go way over your line and they're going to get sloppy. And I'm going to tell you, my checks are never perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. They've never been perfect. And so you got to give yourself some grace on this. Because if you know the real thing, they're so far from perfect that it's not even funny. And I do make sure all my corners touch. That's just my thing. That to me is how it should be, but not everybody does that. And so it doesn't matter. It's whatever works for you. Offload. When you've done them a while, you can see. So right there, I just kept going. I didn't even pick up my brush. So once you get the hang of it, I know right now it looks like, holy cow, we're going to be here till Christmas. No, I'm fast and it goes pretty fast once you get going. But look how fun that is right now on that. And I'm so glad we decided not to do the colors.
Oh, yeah.
Because it would have just been too monotonous. And I think it would have looked juvenile. But I've had them for a long time now.
Well, I think we got people who are watching in and out. They're probably at work and they're watching you and then they're doing something and then they're coming back on.
Okay, so look at right here. Can you see this one right here? I got, you know how your body does those weird jerks? I do it at night all the time. And Bill's like, what? I go, I don't know. My whole leg just jerked. What do I do when I get that part? Do I just throw the lamp away at that point? No, just make your whole check just a teeny bit wider. And look, nobody will ever know the difference. So if you get that weird jerk like I do sometimes, or your hands aren't near as steady as maybe they used to be, then you can always make it just a teeny bit bigger. But there's never a time that you don't offload first.
Sandy Hill said, yeah, I'll just be doing home stuff, but I can't stop watching you.
And then look, so we're already all the way around.
They love the way you're showing all the detail.
Oh, good.
Yeah, don't overthink them.
Yes.
Nina said you're an awesome teacher.
You guys are so kind. Okay, so look. So let's pull up our shade, our crazy shade, and
Mary, yes, I do.
see
hon.
what we're thinking still. Okay, oh my gosh, already. Look how cute that's going to be.
It's going to be gorgeous.
But picture, we're going to have gold, beautiful gold in between each one. So that's going to be our game changer. Let me clean this brush so I don't lose
When
it
you
again.
said picture, I wanted to say Sicily, 1922.
What?
Golden Girls. Every time Sophia would say, picture it, Sicily, 1922.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to do the stripes. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to start here, and we are going to sketch a line down. What is the difference between drawing a line and sketching a line? Sketching a line is you just do a little bit at a time.
Sandra loves the shade.
Just sketching that, okay? Just a little bit at a time. If I had just done one all the way down, I probably wouldn't be able to get it too straight.
Sybil loves the demonstration of painting checks.
Good. And then just like the checks, I turned it, so there's my line, turned it all the way around, well, halfway. And now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just sketching it down.
In the sisterhood,
Now I'm going to turn it halfway.
All the time. We paint checks a lot.
And then I'm doing it over here, and we're just, like I said, we're just cutting it like a pizza. And now, those are too wide for me. I want to do another one.
A lot of it is visualizing your project, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a little off on that one, so I just adjust.
Don, do you need an even number when you're doing this?
Yes, great question, Mom. You need to have an even number of your stripes. So let's do the same thing we did with the checks. Put a mark in every other one. And we do that to make sure that we don't end up with two side-by-side marks. And we don't. We're good all the way around. And now we're ready to paint our stripes. So it does go kind of fast. I mean, it can. So same thing, offload. I'm going to use my same small brush. I find it easier to paint the smaller, the better. But, you know, some people like a bigger brush and they have a steady hand. Okay, so with these brushes, again, if I had a brush that the bristles like spread out, then I'm not going to get that kind of a straight line.
Linda, we bought the shade. The shade came just like it is. Sharon said, Debbie, you and your mama are a true inspiration. Oh, bless your heart. I'm South African living in England.
Oh.
How wonderful. Michelle, I am and have been a crafter for a long time, but painting for me is a struggle, so I'm determined to learn. Thank you for teaching. The offload, maybe this will help me.
Yes.
Patricia said the best demo of checks I've ever seen.
Oh, you guys.
Sally loves this project.
You're going to make me cry.
Debbie said, I miss watching you check. Now I want to go home and check something.
Yeah.
Terry, yes, you found us, honey. Pam has sprinkled you.
Thank you so much. For anybody, this would be a great one to sprinkle. I appreciate it so much, and most people don't know what that means, and it just means that you share it. There's a little arrow on the bottom, and you hit the arrow on the bottom, and it will go straight to your personal, or if you came in under your business, it'll go straight to your business page. And then then my video shows up there so other people can watch it and then hopefully come join our
Hi, Twyla.
our little group here.
There's no link for the lampshade. It came with a lamp that she bought at a marketplace. So we have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, we do. It's Amazon.
I was Amazon?
It's
The
on
whole lamp?
Amazon. The lamp here, the lamp that I'm working on right now came from At Home.
Right.
It was
the lampshade.
The lampshade is from Amazon.
I did not know that.
Mary already found it.
See there?
$129 for a pair.
Or two, yeah, okay.
I paid on Marketplace $50 for the
I must have
pair.
missed that moment.
It was way in the beginning.
I know.
All right, no, Marianne found them, I think.
Yeah, she did. I remember it now. Takes a minute. Okay, let's see.
But look, I'm not really doing a whole lot. I'm letting the brush, I'm just holding the brush and guiding it, and it is really doing all the work because all I'm doing is applying pressure and pushing down.
Tracy asked, can you add the gold and red swoosh on that larger part?
No.
That's what I thought. Nicole, I was wrong on that. Linda, she bought it. She bought it on Marketplace, but it's available on Amazon.
Yeah,
The lampshade.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, the red and gold, but I think it would get too busy, and I also try to be very careful about those colors. Now, right now, it looks like a lot of white still, like pretty stark white and black, but it won't be. Once we start laying the gold in, it's going to make all the difference.
Hi, Twyla. Marianne said Amazon and Lamps Plus has the lampshade.
How much are they on Lamps Plus?
Where was that paper from, Mom?
Oh, the one that we used?
Yeah.
Amazon?
Amazon.
There are so many on Amazon, and you're just going to type in on Amazon, peel and stick wallpaper. You could do peel and stick floral wallpaper so that you don't get, a million options.
Becky is new to watching you, and she's loved all of your projects. She loves your ideas and your neatness. Well, you ought to see the floor.
Did I just hit you in the head?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry. Well, I appreciate that, but the only thing I'm neat at is usually I don't get anything on my clothes. So I'm usually pretty lucky in that way. I know some people say, how in the world do you dress like that every day? I don't know. I'm careful.
Well, she has a huge wardrobe.
Well, and I have a wonderful dry cleaner that can get paint out.
But she buys a lot of her stuff on sale.
Consignment stores are on sale. Yeah, I do. Okay, so awesome. And I've got this one marked as black and white check also, but I'm kind of thinking it just needs black because the black and white, we've got a lot of black and white. So what say you?
Well, like you had said earlier, tone it down,
Same price on Lamps Plus.
Okay.
$69.90 for $129. Okay. Yeah, I am wearing black today, so that is true. I'm kind of thinking, some of you that have artistic backgrounds, an everyday color coordinated. Oh my gosh, Twyla Shamer, yes, that I see that too. No, I'm not going to leave it white. It's too stark. Twyla's saying maybe gold. All right, let's leave it alone for right now, but all of this is going to be gold, so it might be a lot of gold. Patricia and Janet both say black. My brain first said black. Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying black too. Let's try it black. If we hate it, we can paint over it in gold. So the only thing we won't be able to do, I'd have to repaint it if we decide to go a completely different color, like back to white or whatever. But okay, in my head, I'm seeing it. I was seeing it black. Okay. And like I said, we can do polka dots on these black spots. But I think if we do polka dots, it's going to be gold polka dots. Because I think they look, especially with that shade, they look more elegant rather than black and white polka dot. Yeah. I'm so happy we decided, because you can't believe all the colors I pulled over here beside me.
Veronica said black with cabochons.
Yeah, and I have all the cabochons, so that could be. And I'll show you the cabochons in just a second. Again, I'm not worrying about the spot above or below, because it's all going to be gold. So I'm just getting this black on right now. We're going to do our gold. This is the next thing we're going to do, is all our gold.
Hi, Kay. She said black and white check for sure.
Yep. No, well, look at that.
We're going to do solid
I think
black
that is what it needed. So let's do our gold. So here's what I'm using. This is Liquid Leaf by Plaid. It is literally like, you know, like a gold leaf, but in a liquid form. It is an oil-based paint, so you're not going to put your brushes in water. I keep my brushes in vegetable oil. So I have a little owl full of brushes that I use for gold. And I mean, I really do. Like, these are all my old scuzzy brushes, and there's just a bunch of vegetable oil there on the bottom. But these are, you know, I just only use these for gold so that I don't have to wash them.
Marianne's telling you how to paint her lamp. Black with gold polka dots.
Okay, so here's the other thing. These lids get stuck forever. So I put a little piece of parchment paper underneath my lid. I didn't make that up. A bunch of you guys had shared that with me at some point.
Great idea.
And you can always open those. Otherwise, they are really, really hard to open. So let me get that off. And if you spill it, it is a nightmare to clean up. A nightmare. So just be really careful. So I'm just going to start right here. Can you already see? Look at how gorgeous that is.
Yeah, so beautiful.
And I'm using a little brush.
Lisa said she needs to throw her old veggie oil brushes away. They're just too gross now. So after a while, do they get kind of yucky?
Yeah, but I've had mine for years. Like, I don't change them out. I really don't. I just keep them.
Okay, Michelle sprinkled.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
Hi, Shauna. Good morning.
We did get a bunch of new followers. Oh, I missed a spot on the black above. So don't worry. Anywhere it needs like touch up, I'll go back and catch everything.
The gold is always a game changer.
Look at that. The gold takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah. It just looks elegant.
All right, let's get this bottom done while we're right here.
And that's the name of the game over here. Phyllis uses baby oil. Oh, baby oil.
Baby oil, yeah. Any of the above, any of that will work. Somebody said, so what I do is I keep them in vegetable oil, and I mean, I probably wash them every 6 months, and I put some fresh vegetable oil in a Ziploc bag, and then I dip the brush in the clean vegetable oil, and then I wash them in the sink with Dawn. And it always works. The only thing is, that's why I use a Ziploc bag, because I just put a tiny bit of clean vegetable oil in it, because you have to change it out a lot.
Judy said the gold looks great.
Doesn't it? So you can purchase the Liquid Leaf at Hobby Lobby, Michael's.
Does Amazon sell that too?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tape this down because it's really getting on my nerves.
Shauna has a couple of lampshades. She's so happy to catch this.
Oh, good. Yes, you can buy the Liquid Leaf on Amazon also, but beware, they charge so much more for stuff like that. on Amazon than what you can just buy, you know, at the craft store, and especially if you can find it on sale.
Is that driving you nuts?
Yes, this thing just keeps, it's like jumping all over my desk, so I'm going to see if I can just get it to stay still. And if I remember to just use my Lazy Susan, highly suggest a Lazy Susan when you're painting a lampshade, anything like this. It'll save you so much time. And
Michelle said she buys the gold from Amazon. Carol Stinson said Amazon has liquid leaf.
Yeah, they do.
But it's a little more pricey.
Yeah.
Perfect color on the lamp, Kathleen said. Accent of gold is spot on. The shade is so elegant, so the colors are staying with the vibe.
I'm so glad, because we were going to get it too crazy. But I would have, as soon as I got one color on, I would have figured it out. But, you know, sometimes you have it in your head what you want to do. But the reality, when you start doing it, is a whole different thing. And it's no different for anybody who crafts, all the creators, everybody goes through it.
I'm going to go put something together quickly.
Okay. In other words, you're going to put our artichokes on the oven?
Yeah.
On the stovetop? Okay. So, I have a funny story to tell. I don't even think I've told Mom yet. But, okay, so my son, I told my other ladies this. My son called me on Tuesday because it was my granddaughter's birthday. So we were talking all about the birthday, and she was FaceTiming me because she was opening up all her presents from me. And then my son says, Mom, do you want to hear my God story? And I said, yes, more than anything, because just to have your son say, Mom, do you want to hear my God story? Yes, I don't care what it is. I want to hear it. I'm so happy. And so my son and his wife and their two little girls that are 4 and 6, they are a very athletic, hiking, camping kind of family. They do a lot of that stuff. And so they were in Yellowstone this past weekend and decided to take a hike to the falls, whatever the falls are. I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know what it is. But anyway, they were taking a hike, and it's a 5-mile hike. But the little girls were kind of up for it. And, you know, it's not like they've never done that before. They've done this before. So anyway, my daughter-in-law fills up her Camelback. Do you know what those are? It's like a backpack, but it's just for water, and then it has like a little straw. Some of you might have one like that for wine. I don't know, and no one's judging. But that's what they are, Camelback. And then each of the girls had like a half-liter bottle. And then my son just got enough for himself. Because, you know, that's what men do. He just, you know, didn't think that he should bring extra water for everybody, like a mom would think. He just brought enough water for himself. So they were a little past halfway. And all this time, Jessica thinking Danny's got more water. And he didn't. They were all out of water, which is very scary and had never happened. And it was hot as blazes. And so they were like starting to panic a little bit. And so my daughter said to my 6-year-old granddaughter, Aubrey, we need to start praying that we find some water really quick. And because Jessica said the 6-year-old was like bright red now, and they were really getting nervous. And so they kept going, didn't see anybody on the trail at all. So they keep going, and they go to the falls. They're sitting down at the falls, and they pray about it again. Let's just pray that we can find some water. They didn't have anything to turn the falls water into clean water, so decided to just get in the falls and hydrate everybody with the water on their bodies. All of a sudden, before they get in the water, the 4 of them are sitting on the side just kind of contemplating what's going to happen. And my granddaughter said, oh, look what I just found. And she pulled out an ice-cold 32-ounce, never-opened bottle of Smart Water that was in the bushes. Like, what? And so they just like, thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lord. Shocked. They were in total shock, everybody. So now they're in the falls and they had drank some of the water and then, put the rest in her camelback. And they're in the falls and they're swimming. And all of a sudden, Danny was on the side of the ravine. This guy comes around the corner and Danny said, an older guy, like, 60 or something. Oh, really? So the guy says, hey, pal, I left a water bottle down there in the bushes so that when I came back around, I would have it. Do you see it? Could you grab it for me? So the guy didn't have to go down the ravine. And Danny said, dude, I don't see anything. And so the guy's like, really? Because it hasn't been there that long. It still should be cold. Should be right there. And Danny's like, no, I don't see anything. Okay, the 4-year-old who's like a news reporter who has her finger on the pulse of everything says, Mom, you did it. Because she was the one who had poured it in her camelback. Mom, you did it. And the guy looks right at Jessica and she's like, no, let's get out and let's get going again. Trying to talk over the 4-year-old who continues to say, Mom, it was you. It was you. So they just get out and the guy's like, Danny goes, sorry, I'm so sorry, man. I don't know where it is. And so the guy goes, oh, well, it's not really that big a deal. I have iodine tablets with me, so I'll just fill it up in the falls. And so Louie, so then Danny was like, oh my gosh, Mom, we were dying. We were laughing so hard, but also so blown away that is still something that God would do, because they were literally, Danny said, they were in like survival mode at that point. They were really scared. And that was, they felt bad that they had put, everybody kind of at risk like that. But anyway, Danny said, I didn't feel that bad. I said, did you feel bad? And he goes, not really. Because once the guy told us he had iodine tablets, I realized, oh, okay, he'll be fine too. God already took care of him also. So isn't that a great story? So anyway, all that to say is I'm going to be buying iodine tablets and carrying them with me wherever I go, or just having them in the house, because you know what? You never know.
Lydia wants to know, do the tips of your paintbrushes curl when leaving them in the water or oil? She
Absolutely.
has that problem.
Absolutely. But Tracy Campbell with My Sweet Home Living, and she also is the one who owns Craft Round the Clock. She did a video years and years ago, showing how to reshape your brushes with boiling water. So I have such a bad memory. I don't remember how she did it, but she did it. Time to carry, a muzzle for the 4-year-old. But again, just honest kids. It was you, Mom. It was you. Oh my gosh. I was just cracking up when they told me that story. But, also, like I said, to have your son say, Mom, do you want to hear my God story? Yes, I do.
Julie wants to know if you got the Santa that she sent.
I did. It just came yesterday. I did get it. Thank you so much.
Michelle said, good story.
Isn't that a great story? Oh, man. But
that's funny.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like that song, God will make a way when there seems to be no way.
That's right.
Like, I don't know, just crazy. When you think about, oh, shoot. Okay, here's something. I was talking and not paying attention, and here's what happened, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. So look, right here, this is something you need to know about the liquid leaf. It is very runny. So I was just putting it on, and I hadn't made sure that I wiped some back off my brush on the top of my jar, and it ran down into the black. Thank God it ran down into the black, because that's an easy fix. Had it run down into the white, it would have taken me a number of coats of white to get rid of it. So generally when I'm painting something with the gold leaf, I paint it upside down so that, for instance, if there was going to be any kind of leaking, it would go a different direction, like it would fill in more towards here. So just be really careful with your liquid leaf, because it is liquid. And it is harmful if swallowed, so be very careful around, you know, your kids. Not that anybody would, but you never know.
Hey, I lost it for a minute. It just disappeared. I'm trying to get back.
Here. Hold on, guys.
I know.
Here, right here.
But
Put in studio. I think you sometimes make it harder than it has to be, Mom.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's usually an pretty easy fix. Look at how that just cleans up everything. And I'm using a small brush. People ask me a lot, how do I know what size brush to use when I'm painting checks? You want your brush to be half or less than the width of your check. Any more than that, you're not going to have enough control over that brush to stay in the lines. So half or less than the width of your brush should be half or less than the width of your check. I hope that made sense. Did you find us yet?
No, it's.
All right, hold on, Mom.
I'm sorry, but.
This will be reflected in your employment file.
Stop it!
Let's see.
Good grief!
No, you're
Well, I
completely
went
off.
out of it altogether because
Okay.
I can't get into
All
it.
right, let's go back in and Studio MDAZ. Search. Oops, I put in Studio MDAS. Hold on.
I was going to reboot because it feels
No.
like it needs to. I just went off to put artichokes on and suddenly I've disappeared.
I don't know where you are. You got to get out of your groups. You got to go back home. There you go. Go home every time. Hit the home button. Every time. And Studio MDAZ. And there we are.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry.
So hard to get good help these days.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Well, that's what you get for hiring seniors.
Exactly. The youngins, nobody young wanted this job.
Yeah.
I don't know
Nobody
why.
else could handle this job.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true. Is it mind-blowing how the gold, look at it, just took it into a whole nother realm by having the gold on.
Oh, Terry loves watching the projects come together. Hi, Lisa.
I do too, and I'm so happy that we didn't have to.
Hi. Oh, Shayna is here.
That we didn't have to do all those different colors.
Yeah, technology will be the death of me. Shauna said God's amazing and provides for all our needs. Tracy said, so when it's running down the side, keep your mouth shut.
Hey, that's exactly right. Don't open your mouth into it.
If you get gold on the white, you can use very fine sandpaper to get a bunch of it off and then paint it white again.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I would not have even thought to do that.
Kathy said, you get what you pay for, Debbie.
I know, I totally have gotten what I paid for. I told her her employment file is so thick, we can't even get another pink slip in there right now.
So I guess when it comes time for me to retire, you don't want me to train the new girl?
Yeah. Okay, one more funny story about my son and his kids. So, like I said, it was their birthday, and so the 6-year-old's opening up all of her presents, and she goes, "Oh, Bubby, what about that mysterious envelope?" And I go,
Yeah.
"What mysterious envelope?" She goes, "You know that envelope you sent me." I said, "Well, it's very mysterious because I didn't send you one." And she goes, "Well, I think you did." And then Danny goes, "Yeah, Mom, it's from you. Look." And it was my business pirate ship label, and it was from Mom. And so I said to Danny, "Hey, does this qualify for embezzlement? Because I feel like it might." And so we have been giving Mom a hard time. So when Mom came in this morning, she bought me some stuff at Hobby Lobby I asked her to get, and I tried to give her some money. And before I even told her the story, she goes, "No, sometimes I use pirate ship for my personal stuff." Oh, at least she fessed up to it. Oh, Danny and I were cracking up. "Does this qualify for embezzlement?" I said, "I think it does."
cheap cooking bottle washer. That's right. Shauna said, you make this look so easy.
Well,
How about Murphy's oil for all your paintbrushes? Murphy's soap.
never thought about it. Is that something that everybody thinks would work?
No.
Probably.
Sissy Crutchfield, I know.
I love the name Sissy.
My daughter's always making fun of me because I'm computer challenged. I told her to be quiet. I taught her how to eat with a spoon.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, Bill had some stuff he needed done on his computer, and his son-in-law is here right now. So he was helping Bill, and then he couldn't do it. And I said, you know what, let's just wait till my grandson comes. Yeah. We'll have him fix it.
Joanne Hassel, she loves the lamp that you did like this a couple years ago. You've done a few of them.
I've done quite a few, so I don't remember exactly which one that would be.
Julie's just arriving in Aspen to celebrate
whatever,
Will's first
Julie.
birthday. I don't want to hear about it.
Oh my gosh, this is the life of Riley over here.
Hi, Sharon.
Just got back from Paris last week.
Joanne Barker says, wow.
Isn't that gold spectacular?
Lisa said, you're such a lucky and loving family.
Oh, thank you. We really are.
Sandra said, I use it. It does good.
My kids had... Murphy's oil. Okay, good.
I think so.
My kids had,
Murphy's oil soap, yeah.
Because they were so close in age, they've had a number of years where, Nicole drove him to drink because she is a little nurturer. She's a little mother. And she mothered him to death. And so, they've had their moments, but I know you guys will all relate. Nothing makes your heart happier than having your kids in the same place, having fun together. There's nothing.
They live just a few minutes apart.
Yeah, they're just about a mile or so apart. But
Julia said amber Listerine will take paint out of brushes as well.
What is it?
Amber Listerine will take paint out of brushes.
Amber Listerine? I've never even heard of that.
I've never heard of it either.
Can you give us more information?
Yeah, maybe is that the name of it? Or is that just the color of it?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
Shauna said, I love your mom and daughter relationship. I lost my mama and sure miss her.
Oh,
you remind me of my mom.
I know. I always say, you guys, sometimes I feel bad. I worry that having my mom here is really hard on some of you.
Yeah.
It is on me. So, no, I'm kidding.
Gone before you know it.
You know what I mean? I don't want us to ever make you feel bad. And I do worry about that a lot. For those of you that have already had your mom passed, or, I've said this before, for some of you that had really crappy moms, that breaks my heart. I feel, bad.
Joanne said someone mentioned putting Murphy oil in your container with water and Dawn. It works great.
Oh, okay.
Do you spray a clear coat on the lamp base? That's Terry.
I don't spray. I will brush. I'm not, I don't know. The spray kind of makes me a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what it is, but I never feel like I get a good coat with spray. And then I get drips. Okay, look what I'm doing right now, and that is changing everything.
Said, I just had to pull over and help my friend navigate a website. Are you trying to be sarcastic, Kathy? Sissy Crutchfield, I'm stealing that. Next time I get that eye roll when I ask mine for help.
Yeah.
So happy to see both of you today from Janice. Bless your heart. Danette, we just got back from Cancun. We had a great time.
Good.
Joanne Hassel said, and Mom showed us how to cover a lampshade. That was a few years ago.
Yeah, but how about you guys kind of got a double lesson today.
Janice said, oh, that lamp is amazing. The lamp is very elegant. The brown colored Listerine. Okay.
Amber, okay. I've never seen that.
Lisa said, I don't like the spray because I always get drips.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying too. I do feel like I get drips, but I know some of you all are like masters with the spray.
Shauna said it's a blessing to see the two of you working together. You mean as opposed to
us killing each other? But we did just decide Mom and I are going on a trip. Quick trip, but we're going on a little trip. End of August, we're going to go see my brother and his little family.
Which Kim said, nice. We can't watch if there's no mom.
I beg your pardon?
Oh.
I said in the beginning when I got back on studio that I would try and bring Mom on like once a month at least, because I know a number of you cannot swing, and it's okay. I did it again. Look at the second I start talking, I get all messed up. But we know that, you know, not everybody can do the private group. It's $25 a month. I get it. If you're on a super tight budget, there's, you know, and then there's no way, and I hear it. But that's why I said I would bring Mom on like once a month, so that those that there's no way they can do our private group. And believe me, everyone will tell you, if I could just open that up for everybody and not have to worry about it, that would be amazing. But I also have to work, and this is my job.
Sharon Halverson said, when my sister Sandy got a computer, my niece told her to move the mouse down, so she put it on the floor.
All right, that's funny.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
I've just got a couple. Now I'm going to go back in and get the spots that I missed.
Angela, I don't know if I should tell her that. Your mom makes the show.
Who said that?
I'm not telling you because you probably wanted to say Angela. Angela Miller, James and Angela Miller. Wasn't the original...
Well, I guess you're not getting a Christmas card, Angela Miller.
Wasn't the original Listerine brownish colored? I think it
was.
I
think it was. You guys, my grandma, Mom's mom, she used Listerine, and I feel like that's what she used.
Well, and one morning she missed and she drank Mr. Clean instead.
Really?
She took a mouthful of Mr. Clean. She thought it was the Listerine. It's a miracle she lived as long as she did.
No kidding. Okay.
And you're a blessing in my life, honey.
Okay, so now I'm going to touch up the black. What do we think about up here?
Kelly told me I could come back home to Buffalo.
Let's try it one more time and let's see.
Oh, Judy, thank you.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the difference now. With the lamp like that, it is the gold that made it. What do we think about, if we use real cabochons everywhere else, what do we think about gold with black polka dots up here? Or do you guys think just a straight gold?
Okay, fornication by design. Where in Arizona do you guys live?
Did you say fornication or fornication?
No, fornication. Well, I mean,
maybe Mr. Clean is a secret,
Chandler. Who? We don't know. Tell us who you are.
Who are you? Isn't it beautiful? Okay, let's see. Let me stop with the gold for a second.
I'm loving it.
You need to. Okay, Terry loves the lampshade too. You guys are so funny. Let's go back to our black and get the black touched up. That's what I need to do with the black. I just have some touch-up areas, you know, where I let the gold, it went too far.
Sharon said to use Deft Platinum Polyurethane Spray. We use Deft Platinum Pure Polyurethane Gloss to brush on all of our carvings. I've never heard of that.
Speaking of Sharon Halverson, I hope Matt's right there with you. And hi, Matt. We've missed you.
Oh, Pat Benton, your opinion, please. Would a similar lamp look good in blue and white rather than black and white?
Absolutely. I've done a number of blue and white toile lamps. I haven't done one in a long time. We probably should think about doing another one soon.
Oh, Karen, I miss my mom and the times we shared. It's hard. Watching both of you has never triggered that with me.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad. Okay. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Jeanette's Twin Creek Creations.
Oh, yeah. I know that name. Okay, I'm going to hold it, so I'm not laying it down because I've still got some wet areas.
Keenan said no polka dots.
Yeah, it's too elegant now for polka dots, I think.
Marianne said black with gold dots on the top. Oh, on the finial?
No. Oh, maybe. I think she's thinking about the top where we're talking about right now, though. Oh, for crying out loud, look what I just did. Ah.
Oh, that's me in the legs for the tuffets.
Yes.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Touch up, not touch up, touch up, yeah.
Pat Batten said, please do a blue and white lamp.
Okay, I will. Let me get this right here because I don't like the way that came up and over. But look at how easy it is to cover up the gold. So with black, black covers the gold, gold covers the black. White with the gold is just a little bit tougher to get it touched up.
Kelly said, leave the top white.
No, I can't. It looks completely unfinished to me. And I think this...
Because the white is kind of like a cardboard, is it?
Yeah, that's the cardboard piece.
And so you can tell it's cardboard because it's not painted.
Yep. And I don't think the white up against the lampshade is as elegant as I would want it.
Yeah. Julia said, I'd love to see you do a pink and white check project.
Let me tell you why I don't do a lot of pink and white. You have to have such a soft hand when you are doing your lines, like when you're doing your, checks and stripes.
With the pencil.
With a pencil. So if you're going to do pink and white, do a pink watercolor or like a pink colored pencil. There's also, I know, stuff out there where you can, you put heat on it and it goes away, the lines go away. But I don't know, Joy. I'm still debating on the polka dots. So for right now,
you need your
I
white.
will, but I'm not going to do it right now. I've got a touch up on one of my little white things here, but I'm not going to do it right this second. Okay.
Beautiful.
So
you got a half an hour to get to that lampshade done. You want me to take the finial off?
I'm just trying to see what I think the black will work. I think black works because we've got, remember, I ordered the big black pom-pom trim from Amazon, and it'll be here tomorrow. So that's what's going to give us the whimsy on that shade that I believe we need.
Hey, Veronica.
So this way, what they're going to see through the pom-poms would just be the black, and it won't take your eye away from the rest of the
Danette uses a pencil that washes off with water.
Yeah.
What size brush are you using right now?
Right now, I've got a 4. So if anybody's ever interested in our brushes, we sell these kind of brushes. They're called Dynasty brushes, and you get 4 sizes. You get a 2, a 4. So a 2, imagine, is like great for detail stuff or teeny tiny little checks. This is a 4. I use a 4 more than I use anything. But you get a 2, 4, 6, 8 in sizes. And so it's pretty much, you can do any size check with that. And it also comes with a studio pencil. So you get 4.
Get 4 brushes and a pencil for $29.
All right, 4 brushes and a pencil includes shipping for $29. And we'll put the link up for the order form after this. Hi, Lori. Dimpleberry. Dingleberry. You know how you call little balls. I don't know where I started saying that, but these always look like, I don't know, just little dingle balls. So I've always said that. And one of our ladies, her last name is Dingler. So I just have always called her Dingler balls. Probably not appropriate, but it is a term of endearment. Do you have a set? Do you have a set here? Oh, I thought you went to get a set of brushes just to show them.
No, I don't have a set.
Okay, I should have kept. I had a set right here, and I should have kept it.
No, you don't. I took them home.
Oh, all right then.
Sorry.
Okay, can you believe the difference in this lamp at this point? Let's dry it. I'm going to seal it, and then we're going to get our cabochons on, and then we're going to put the whole thing together.
Joanne, they're doing fine. I just checked them.
The cabochons is where this whole thing is going to take a whole nother level.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
it is so elegant.
I have a boo-boo right there that I've got to go back and fix, which I will.
Hi, Eve. Good morning from Australia.
Okay, let me hit that with a little bit of white. Here's my white.
Triangular designs at the top finial.
Triangular designs. Well, all right, let me show you the finials so you can see what it looks. Yeah, will you take that off? It's already got like a pattern on it.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna have to follow the pattern.
Hold on, it's coming. It's really a deep screw in there. Oh, it's heavy. It's metal.
I'm just touching up this one spot. Let me see.
You could use a Fix-A-On pen for the pink. Just
I know.
add heat and it disappears.
Yeah. Okay, I already know what I'm gonna do with that. Let's.
Carmen said dimple berry trim.
Yeah, we already got there. We already got that.
Okay,
We already read
sorry
that.
about that. I'm way behind.
Okay, I'm gonna put, so even though not that many people are gonna be touching this, I'm going to put a primer because it's metal. And something like this, normally I wouldn't worry too much about because, like I said, people aren't gonna be touching it all the time, but this is Bonding Boss. This bonds anything to paint. Bonding Boss, and I buy it on Amazon, or you can buy it through one of our ladies.
Sharon, the lamp came from At Home, but it's available at Lamps Plus as well.
What?
Didn't?
The lampshades?
No, lamp. The lamp.
The lamp is on At Home, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But look, it's a one coat, and it's a primer, and it will make this metal so that if I didn't do this first and I just used regular acrylic paint on this, it could, somebody's fingernail or whatever, could scratch it and the paint would come right off. And I don't want that to happen to you, so.
Sandra, we're going to Denver the end of August just for 2 nights to see my son, her brother, and my great-grandchildren and grandchildren.
We haven't been there I haven't been there in a year or
I
2,
haven't been there
3.
for 2.
I don't know. Maybe 2 or 3
Lynn
years.
said, I never get tired of the checks and stripes. What a nice change with this lamp.
Oh, good.
They're loving the lamp. I mean, it's really
Well,
elegant.
it's gorgeous. In person, it is really pretty, too. I'm very pleased with it. Very, very pleased. And I don't think I would have been if it was all crazy colors. It would be fun.
This is elegant.
Yeah,
Very, very elegant.
It is beautiful. I'm thrilled. Okay, let me I just got to hit
You did a great
this.
job on these stripes down here.
I felt like I did.
You did.
Thanks,
I'm
Mom.
very impressed.
As you should be. Okay, that's it. Let's seal it. Put that right there. We're going to paint that real quick too. Okay, what am I sealing with? Let me grab the bottle so you can see.
Sharon, you remember seeing us visit with him somewhere by a pool, I think. That may have been years ago when they were.
This is what I'm using. This is Liquitex. It is a high gloss varnish because I want this so shiny and really neat. So that's what I use. Liquitex high gloss varnish. I buy it in this size from Amazon, but you can buy it in a little 8-ounce bottle for around $11, I think, at Hobby Lobby. But I prefer to buy it because I use so much of it. I buy it in the bigger sections.
Hi, Rhonda.
Okay.
Susie, it is gold leaf. It's the classic gold leaf.
Yeah. So the last thing I'm going to do on the black checks, I'm going to put just a little dash of a white, and all that's going to do is just bring it all together. Trust me on this one. And then when you go over it with the high gloss varnish, it just sets it all and it makes it I don't know what it does, but so I'm just taking a tiny bit of white paint on my brush and I'm wiping it all right back off. So this is a dry brush. Basically, I'm just going to do dry brushing, and I'm going to start in the white and just barely pull down on each of these checks. And like I said...
Are you doing the finial and liquid gold?
No, I was going to do it in black and white, but we'll see. I might change my mind. So it's just barely there, and when we do the sealer, it does make a big difference.
It just brings it all to life. It gives
it really does.
Glitter, a glisten that...
And I'm even going to do just like the tips of these.
Allison, this isn't replay. Okay, wrong one. Sorry. Okay, Sharon said I never get that part right. Let me see.
That part? Or what part are you talking about?
I'm not sure.
But look, it's just barely there. It's dry. And now we're going to go ahead and take a very super duper soft brush. Super soft, look, just spreading everywhere. Super duper soft brush. We're going to dip it in the Liquitex and wait till you see how the black just pops to life. And I'm not going over the gold. And the reason I'm not going over the gold is because the gold is already shinier than pretty much anything already. So I don't have to worry about going over it, and you don't want to. It won't come off, but sometimes if you get some kind of sealers on it, it'll turn a funky color. So just try and not use it. Okay, look at the difference now with that, and that side's not done. Look at how the black just, I mean, it looks like this just came out of Lamps Plus. So, and it's a one and done, and I use a soft brush so that, I mean, you're gonna get lines, but hopefully you're not gonna get as many with a really soft brush.
Hi, Tammy.
Doesn't that make such a big difference? This is like, to me, this is the magic right here, is when you get the sealer on.
Make it glossy.
It changes everything. And I do like to get the sealer on before the cabochons. Otherwise, the, you know, when you're painting anything and you got to come to a stop, you run the risk of getting a little bit of a bubble or a drip right there. So I just do the sealer, we'll dry it with my heat gun, and then we'll be ready to glue the cabochons on.
Lenore said, someone looking that closely at brush lines are not your people.
That is exactly right, Lenore. And I'm thinking that, thank God, because she just bought my, what did she get? Lenore, what did you get? The biggest thing I just finished.
I know, but
what was it? Now I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Lenore,
what
tell us what we just sent you.
I
can't
ship
remember.
out a lot of stuff. I can't remember.
But are you guys seeing the same thing we're seeing here in person? That
Kathy Marbury says she Liquitex sealing her canvas art right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Is one coat of sealer enough to be shiny?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because I've done 2 coats and I haven't noticed that big of a difference. So I don't usually put on more than 1. And I've never, ever had
I just use one on the legs, the table leg, or the top legs.
And I have never known the Liquitex to yellow either. So I don't know.
Tracy's sending you stars.
Thank you. So back in the day when
the charity painting with the angel.
Oh, you
Lenore.
are. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I forgot. Yes,
Karen
that's
said,
what it
I'm
was.
just about finished with a beautiful oval-shaped silver bowl with a few black and white checks on the inside.
Oh, good.
It's gonna be gorgeous. We're so happy that you do
Guys, that makes me so happy.
Tracy keeps sending us stars. Tracy, thank you.
Okay, isn't that crazy? Look at
Liz Moda's gonna eat at the Palm Restaurant and Caesars in Vegas. See you later.
Oh, Liz. Tell the if you really are and you can hear me. If there's the maitre d' is a guy, handsome guy with like white hair. Tell him that the Lonsdales say hi. He knows who we are. He'll just laugh.
Oh, Nikki, you got your lemon display stand. Good. Lisa Marie, no, we do not seal the gold.
No.
Because it's already shiny. Doesn't need to be sealed.
It's shiny and it is solid. Because as you know, like oil is what they use in houses to do like baseboards, doors. Usually all of that is done with oil because it doesn't scratch and it self-levels. So I just squirted a little bit on my jacket.
Sandra, thank you for the stars.
Thanks, you guys. That's so
Lisa
nice.
Jane, Liquitex all her white first, then the black.
Why?
Well, I'm going to suggest possibly because if something isn't completely dry.
Oh, could be.
For me, when I do
I just
this,
wait till
it'll
try to wait till everything's dry
Yeah.
and then go for it.
Liz said, okay, I will tell him.
Yeah, just tell him the Lonsdales.
That sealer is amazing. Yes. Can you use the primer on glass?
Can you use the primer?
primer
Absolutely.
on glass.
Yep. And ceramic. It works on everything. Look at that. Come on. That is pretty fabulous. Let's dry it. We're going to glue the cabochons on, and then we're going to let you nice people get on with your lives.
What about the shade?
Well, I can't finish the shade till I get the...
That's right.
I got to get the...
So this will be
The trim's coming tomorrow on the shade, but we'll put it all together so you can see it. But then I'll get the trim tomorrow.
I need going to stop and get fried clams today. So can't wait.
Fried clams?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
You've got gold paint on your sleeve.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I'll get it.
What is the sealer? It's Liquitex. Liquitex. Screenshot.
Okay. Look at... So now look at it.
Tracy said, can't wait to see the lampshade
That
on
is
it.
something that you would want to buy. Okay. Let's get excited. We are going to...
The finial isn't done yet, or is it?
What?
The finial.
No, it's not done.
Done
It's
yet.
I've just got the bonding primer on it.
Yeah.
I need to let it sit for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to use these cabochons. It's cabochons, cabochons. And I buy these on Amazon. You can buy them, and like the only thing I don't love that color gold, but that's how they come. Sometimes you can like just brush over it with the liquid gold, and I've done that before. So, but I also don't worry too much about it.
Anything?
I'm not a rub and buff fan at all.
What glue will you use for the trim?
B7000. Oh, for the trim, we'll probably use a tacky glue for the trim.
Yeah.
All right, so
They're
let's.
saying it's gorgeous.
All right, so you just
Charlotte said, "Girl, watching you is a big part of my day. I'm old."
Okay, so you just need a dot of the B7000.
Uh-oh, Stars Party.
Oh, did we? Oh, look at what's happening.
I know.
How funny. Okay, so if you just put a tiny dot, then they don't like slide down right away, and you can keep moving. But holy moly.
All right.
Look.
Well,
Now look
we
at
got
it.
a thing.
Come on. Come on. So fabulous. All right, you ready? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much we love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
See, that's what you get when you send a star.
Yeah, maybe you'll rethink
probably
that
never
next
have any
time.
stars
Never getting
again.
stars again. You'll rethink it next time, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, Yes, we so appreciate the stars.
Yeah,
You have
that's
no
so nice, you
idea.
guys. Thank you, thank you. It's never expected and always.
Sharon goes, yay! Oh my gosh, Debbie, that just finished.
I mean, you guys, I'm going to hold it up as soon as I get this bottom on.
Laura loves to hear us sing together.
Oh, you guys are sweet.
Bravo, beautiful singing. Oh, Patricia sings that to her grandkids.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think that's one of the first songs we ever learned. Teresa, just love y'all. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Very beautiful singing from Elizabeth. You probably, those of you who haven't been on for a while, probably don't know what happens when we get a stars party. Holy Hannah, the cabochons take it up to the next top.
Do they not? Yeah, you got to stick with the cabochons for a minute because they'll slide. But look at that. You guys. Come on. That is beyond.
Uptown all the way.
Okay, so let's do up here because I'm still not sure down there that I want to do those. Okay, let's see. Do we want this to look like polka dots? Yes, we do. As soon as I got one on. Otherwise, everything's going to be straight across. So let's do this like we would polka dots.
Tammy's working on painting the stitch painting like we did the other day.
The what? Oh, the fabric painting.
Yeah. Lucia, you both sound so good together. Judy sings that to her yellow parakeet.
And does the parakeet sing it back to you?
Sharon said Debbie tries to skip singing without me being here.
Oh, I totally do. I go, oh, okay, just give me a second and I'll do it. And then I never do it because I have to do it by myself. And I hate it. Oh, I love those as like polka dots. Mom,
yeah,
I can always tell when you're getting ready to say something about it. So
I'm not saying a word.
All right.
I'm not saying a word. The lamp is gorgeous. Irene, you've missed hearing us sing together. Irene Maldonado.
Hi, Irene.
We don't go to the same church, so we don't sit next to each other to sing harmony anymore.
Yeah, I love it. Look at that, like polka dots. So but I'm keeping them very uniform. Like I'm not making them all over the place. I'm doing just 2 up and down and then 1 in the center.
Georgia said this is a class act, lady.
I'm thrilled with it. I think that it is one of the prettiest lamps we've probably done in a long time.
Brenda is working on a dog bowl stand inspired by the one that you did a while back.
Yes, but there is a lady.
Thank you, Tammy.
Her name is Kim Taylor. Allison Manel reminded me of her name the other day. And she is the master of those dog bowls. So, by the way, I cannot get into my Studio MD Messenger. So if you have messaged me and I haven't responded, that's why I cannot get into my Messenger. I don't know why, but it will not let me in. So if you ever need to get me, just send me a private message with my regular name, Debbie Schubring-Rigg.
Hi, Carly.
Because I feel bad if somebody is waiting for a message from me and I'm just not giving it to you. Holy moly.
Fantastic.
Look at that, you guys.
Just
like this is, how much are these lamps at the store? Like, all right, I'm really thinking these are going to be way too much up here. They are. I'm going to do, we're going to do yellow, gold polka dots because I don't picture more cabochons up there. So, but before we do that, let's get the shade on and just see where we're at. Oh my gosh. Look at, that is, it's a big old lamp, I'll tell you that. Okay, it looks beautiful. Will you put the put a little line of the dingle balls on the trim so we can just see what the, remember I'm going to get the bigger pom-poms, but Okay, yeah, it's definitely got to have the bigger pom-poms.
Right.
So that's going to go on tomorrow. Yeah, if you've sent it to my my personal messenger, I can get those. I just can't get the studio ones. What do you guys think?
Pat said it's very expensive looking.
It really is.
Stunning.
I'm
Love
telling
it.
you.
Very
it
elegant.
is
I'm
gorgeous.
reading comments.
I'm almost wondering if this area and that bottom area should just stay black. I feel like if I put anything else on it.
I think just solid black top and bottom would be better.
See? Totally. We are totally jiving on that because that's what I think. Yep. Solid black. Yeah, just leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I absolutely love it.
Vivian said, I got to do the 18 lamps in my stash.
And get them done by Saturday. Don't you have a show this weekend, Viv?
Outstanding. Very pretty, very elegant, perfect, pretty.
Thank you so much, you guys. I am thrilled with it. And, you know, if you're in our private group, this is we would sell these in our auction. Can you grab those two purses? Just the purses. So I want to show you next Monday, we are doing a class in my private group, and I'm only promoting this for those of you that have it in your budget if you can do it. But I'm going to show how to make these purses. Look at these. And this is next Monday in my private group. So if you've ever thought about it, www.studiomdaz.com, and you can sign up for our sisterhood, just $25 a month. You can cancel anytime, but this is what we're doing next Monday. We're going to show you how to make these purses. So those are the kind of projects. This is really something I would normally do in my private group, but it was just a bonus today for you guys. So anyway, everybody have a great week. Shelv is already bidding. I go on vacation Saturday, so that's why I am doing studio today. I'll be on vacation next week, but I will pop in with you all next Friday, I think it is. No, next Thursday, I think it is. I think it's next Thursday. I have to look at my schedule. But one day next week, I think it's next Thursday, I'm just going to do a Q&A with you guys. Like, you can ask anything you want to ask about my life or our products or our projects or whatever. So we're going to do a Q&A next week. We've never done one on here, so I think that would be... did Mom do the lampshade?
No, Catherine, she bought it.
This is how I bought it. It was on Facebook Marketplace, and it's on Amazon or Lamps Plus right now.
And yes, it has a finial, a metal finial.
Yeah, the finial, but I'm going to finish the finial, but I am going to do the black and white check, or black and white stripe, I mean, and gold on the finial. And I think it'll just finish the whole thing off. So tomorrow I'll post pictures of the whole thing when I get the trim on. So
they're loving. Thank you.
Everybody,
thank you,
have such a beautiful day. I will see you next week from Lake Tahoe. So if you've never been there, it is one of my most favorite places in the whole world. So I'll go live from Lake Tahoe next week with you guys. And just check my calendar when you get the calendar on Monday and see. Oh my gosh.
Sheila, yes you do. We're waiting for you.
All right, you guys. Love you all so much. Thank you, and thank you so much for the stars. Thank you, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
There's Mom. I'm trying to hide her every time.
Yeah.